I want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
I
and
really want.
intelligent, respectful criticism will go further than just an angry one.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're live, so let's keep going.
Okay, so
Okay,
4.
4 is I got number 1 for 4.
Yep.
All right.
First one.
Okay. All right.
5. I got false.
Okay, we're half done.
6. I got .901.
I love easy read.
Yay. Okay.
That's what I got.
All right.
7. Second from the bottom, or the third one, whatever.
Positive and strong. Yep.
Yep.
All right, now 8, we might.
So the first
I haven't
one.
done it yet.
So the first one, I got number 1. The second one, I got number 2. The third one, I got number 3. The fourth one, I got number 4. The fifth one, I got number 6. And the sixth one, I got number 5.
Is that what yours looked like, Shauna?
No, but let's see, what did I, no, because I probably, because I did it probably in the reverse. No, I don't know. So I said number 3 is 0, but I don't know, because I thought that's what you do when it's nonlinear. Or is 0 when it's really a straight line?
Yeah, I would say 3 was 0. Pardon me? See, like...
So you think 3 is 0? Because
Yeah, and
that's what I thought, but those other ones, because the 1 and the negative 1 are the ones where they're really on the line.
Right.
So I got 3, 4, 6, 5, 2, 1.
So 3, you got r equals -1?
No. I got
Are in the same order?
3.
Maybe ours are all different.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think these are in the same order.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
r equals 0, I got number 3.
Right. That's what I got.
R equals
R
negative
equals 1,
1.
I got 1.
What? Oh, yes. R equals 1, 1. All right.
R equals 1, I got 1. R equals -1, I got 4.
Right. I did too. Oh, that's funny.
And then I got 0.95 for B.
You mean 2?
And then
Yeah. For 2, I got
negative 0.6, I got F.
6?
Yeah, 6 or like diagram F,
that's
number 6.
funny. It's both what it says both things. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got.
And then diagram E or number 5, I got negative 0.95.
Okay. Well, that's what I put.
So is everyone kind of like Jessica? Is that what you were getting too?
That makes more sense to me. I think all of ours are different. So it's just matching up the numbers with the order of ours,
Well,
or I don't know.
That's really funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Make sure we're communicating effectively.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Last 2 questions. I have to go back into SPSS because I didn't run those 2 yet. But do you guys want to just say the answers and then I can run them afterwards so you can be done, Jessica?
So I put 0.728. Is that what you got, Jessica? For number 9?
Did we lose her?
No,
I asked her a question a second ago too, and
yeah, she's gone.
oh, okay.
She said she had her
Did
sister
you
over.
run this one, Joseph?
Not yet.
Here, Shauna, I'm just going to go run this one right now. Or do you want the feedback, or do you want to just go?
No, go ahead. Yeah, see what it comes out, because I mean those are just but I got the same as Jessica on that first one.
I'm sure you got it right, but I
No,
mean,
you should go ahead and do it, and let's check. I like doing that.
Okay. What
But look
would
how
you guys
I mean
put
this
for number
is so,
10? Let's do number 10 and then
well,
I can
I got
submit.
positive and strong, but I actually had to print up the oh wait, no. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because there wasn't, I thought it was positive and moderate, but that wasn't a question, so I figured it had to be, well, oh, I don't know. You guys should
here,
look
I'm
at
going to
that.
look at it.
Yeah, look at it, because maybe it is positive and weak. I'll go back to my scatter thing, because I was just thinking, oh, it's positive and moderate, but because it didn't look like it was really, I couldn't tell for sure. You know what? I bet that's weak. Sort of in that. I don't know. I don't know.
Give me a second. I'm just trying to get it.
Okay.
It's slow on VMware, so takes me a second. Sorry. Oh, I agree with you. That's moderate.
But I just thought because it's 0.728, are there any? Oh, let's look and see if there are any outliers.
I don't.
That could make
Oh,
a
there is
difference.
an outlier. But it's not even that much of an outlier, but there is a bit of an outlier.
Yeah. So
I'm going
does
back
that
to
work?
there.
So we have to choose whether it's weak or strong. It's got to be.
I'd say it's strong.
I
It's
would
not
say
weak.
strong, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what I originally thought. So
I'll submit. And how do we do? Survey says we got maybe I did this wrong, but I got question 8. I lost a point on that one.
Question 8.
Yeah.
It doesn't show you which one?
now that's weird.
Does not
that
show me which one's
means-
wrong.
So which one was it?
It doesn't say what is right or wrong about it. It just says that I missed 1 point out of 3 on that.
Okay. Well, what's kind of weird about that is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe that would mean that 2 of those answers are wrong then.
Oh, maybe.
Or just, did you get like the negative 0.95 and the 0.95 mixed up, or like there's like some that
For 0.95, I got the second graph, or B. For negative 0.5, I got 6. But, oh shoot. I don't know.
I'm just going back to look at it again. I got 0.7282, Shauna.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest of the test was correct, or the quiz was correct.
Okay.
All right. So let's.
So A would be
So you
1.
can.
B
You are
would
looking
be-
at yours, Joseph, right? So let's
Yeah.
see what they look like. So for 0, is that the one that it just looks like it's nonlinear?
I'll share my screen. How about that?
Okay.
That
Oh,
might-
awesome.
Okay.
That might be the easiest way for you guys to see what mine's doing here.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking and I cannot figure out what we would have done wrong on that. It seems obvious. Like,
Okay,
So
so
I guess in my mind I'm just like, so what would I do differently? I don't know.
yeah.
And that must mean that 2 of them are wrong if they're all used once. So
Yeah.
negative 0.06. So that was the one that was, all right, let's,
And of course it doesn't show me which one I got wrong. 'Cause if one's wrong, two's wrong.
Can you show me the top, like your first 2 graphs?
Yes, ma'am.
okay, so that one is definitely the positive one. It's got to be the positive one, right?
Right.
Does your guys'
Yeah.
look the same?
I
Mine
don't know.
looks the same as yours, I think.
Okay, because
Let me go look.
I just don't know if also ours is in the same.
Oh, you know what? I think you got, okay, so go down again. Can I just see your bottom one more time? I think I see what it is. C6 I would have put as negative 0.6, and 5 I would have put negative 0.95, and I think that you have those differently.
Oh, you're right. You are right.
Here, I'll submit mine right now and just see
Okay.
how it turned out. Yeah, I got 100%.
Okay. Okay. So for our group project, we want to have 2 backups, right?
Or, like, just if you can think of something, or, you know what we could even do, I'll submit it to her, and if she's like, I hate that, I'll just email you guys and be like, we need something else. That's fine.
I do like the idea of doing something that's not subjective, where we have to talk to people, because that makes it a lot harder. Something where we, you count
No,
this,
this
that. I think
so
that's
much
good.
simpler, and it's going to be easier for me to write. My
Yeah.
biggest thing that I keep going through right now, but I'm pretty sure I can figure it out once I get it all written up, but which test is it?
Wouldn't it be the
And
ANOVA?
that's what I'm just... It's not ANOVA because it's not quantitative. It's categorical. So it could be a chi-square. I just need to look it up. Like, I just need to go through the thing. I'm pretty sure it's chi-square.
Okay.
But then we'd have to figure out how to put that on the,
Yeah, I don't know. It might be a test of proportions.
how would you do
It might
that?
be...
Something else we could possibly do is, predicting how often we're going to get heads when we flip a coin. It's simple. It's just 2 answers. We can all find a coin, hopefully.
Or what we could do, instead of saying Jolly Ranchers are the same, we could say we are looking specifically for watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
Okay,
And then
this
and then it's
number.
not chi-square, it's one proportion.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how many watermelon Jolly Ranchers are in a pack compared to the number of Jolly Ranchers that are in the pack?
Yeah. No. I'm like, is this easy or not? How do I write this up for design the study?
So I guess what our null hypothesis would be that there would be an equal amount of watermelon Jolly Ranchers to the other flavors.
Or what about if we just did to one other flavor? What if we picked we could pick our least favorite and our most favorite and compare them.
Is there another candy that only has 2? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, is there...
Yeah. Just having.
I mean, we could do that.
Because that actually has real life, because that is what my student is saying, is there's so many of this flavor that I don't like and not very many of this flavor that I do like.
Don't Mike and Ike's do 2 flavors?
No,
Dang it.
I think
Oh,
you
I know
can
what
have
there
5
are.
also.
I mean, who cares about them, though? But, you know, those white and black licorice things? Or are there pink ones, too?
Yeah. No, I think that we could say most favorite and least favorite. And we could say, like, everyone hates grape. I don't know.
Everyone
Do
does
you find
hate
that
grape.
kids like grape?
Yes. That's what
I think
everybody
they do.
says.
I think it's the least favorite. And I
Huh?
think everyone prefers watermelon or
Yes.
cherry. What do you find, Sean?
Yeah, or I think I have one student who really likes the green.
I actually like grape.
I
Oh,
like
you like
green
grape.
too.
Okay.
Okay, greens are
Well, and how about we just,
Joseph the group.
how about we just choose 2 and
Yeah.
not worry about favorites and least favorites, because that's very subjective.
Yeah, but I mean, it just gives it some
When
personality.
we do our write-up, we could be like, this is where we were coming from on this project, and
Okay.
I don't think it's our experiment itself is not going to be subjective. This is our real life scenario, you know.
Okay.
So Shauna, you pick the colors because it's your kids.
Well, they don't like grape, but let's do watermelon. I'll go with watermelon. Should we
Yeah, it
do-
doesn't matter. Like, it literally does not matter. But yeah, watermelon sounds good to me.
I can agree to that.
Okay.
Well, we'll send all of our grape ones your way then.
Okay. So, just so I make sure I understand, in a regular pack of Jolly Ranchers, we're counting how many grapes how many
We're gonna have to come up with how many grams this package
Okay,
is.
let me run downstairs and grab my bag. Just a second.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page for what size of bag and what ones we're counting compared
No,
to
that's really good.
what else.
That's
Because I know I will get confused if we don't talk about it.
Okay, I'm opening up design the study again.
Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard of a write-up since we're not including people. We're just saying...
Yeah, I think it is going to be a lot easier. And because I've done it once already, I understand it a little better because part of it was just trying to understand it.
Yeah.
And now I think I understand it better. So I think it will be easier. It was just really stressful the first time.
Oh, I can understand that. And I appreciate you doing that. I know it's a lot of work, so...
Oh, no worries. I mean, like, whatever. It is what it is, but...
You guys have made this class bearable. I've never felt so dumb in a math class ever.
You know, I'm actually with you on that.
And I don't mean to be negative, and I'm not going to be mean when I
Oh,
evaluate
I don't
the
think
course.
you would be.
But I'm going to tell them, I'm going to be outright. I think that the textbook is awful.
So bad, right?
It gives me
So
facts.
bad.
They try to do, I don't know, they tried to do too much with it, and it's just extremely confusing. The little videos they have, they're too quiet. They're helpful, but they're really,
You can't
really
hear them
quiet.
at all.
Yeah,
And so I haven't found them helpful because I can't even hear them.
yeah.
I don't watch them.
And then there's all these different programs. SPSS is great, but one, they charge you for it, and two, it's inconsistent sometimes with how you input stuff, and I don't know. I don't mean to gripe, but I've just never struggled so much in a math class. I've always been a straight A student in math, so it's just weird for me to.
No, I'm the same way. I'm really good at math. And part of it, I know, I understand, is I'm not as good with words. I'm better with numbers. And a lot of statistics is more words than numbers,
Yes.
and I understand that.
I just
So I
have,
know I'm not quite as well.
I just have to do really good on the final, and I can pass this class. If I don't do good on the final, or if I do the average of what I've been doing on the other exams, I'll fail. But if I do really good,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I will pass, and I never want to take this class again.
Oh.
Shona, I'm just going over this with you guys again. I'm trying to write this up right now, and I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Joseph, I had that you wanted to describe the data, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and Shauna, I had you're making inference and taking action.
Right.
Are you sure?
Wait a
No,
minute.
we gotta, I mean, but actually that seems like a little bit easier thing to take action on than if men or women are women better drivers than men.
Yeah.
So.
I would love to take action on testing the Jolly Ranchers.
What? You want to
You
take
wanna
action
do
on
that?
that?
Oh no, I was making a joke that
Oh,
taking action on the Jolly Ranchers would be delicious.
oh, okay. So the only thing, I went down to look at my bag of Jolly Ranchers, but I bought the gigantic 3-pound one at Walmart, so we don't want to do that. But if maybe we could just do however many she has in her M&M example, just do that many each, or do
I'm
we
gonna
have to
look it
have
up
at
on
least.
Walmart.
Should we do 4? Well, we have to do 40, so maybe we have to buy 10 each because we should make
10
sure that we have
packages?
enough to have a. Well, how many samples do we have to have? Don't we have to have at least 30 to make it normal? So if we did 8 times 4 is
We will
that's
be eating
24.
Jolly Ranchers for the rest of our life.
Yeah. Well, and that is so that
If
is
it
a
was
pro-
based
that is
off
a
of the
problem.
number of Jolly Ranchers in a bag, wouldn't that give us 30? Hopefully.
No,
But I don't know if it is
no,
based
because
off
we
of that.
have to do it. We have to do it between all the bags.
Or it just has to be normally distributed, which it's going. No, if it's uneven, it might not be normally distributed.
Yeah, I mean that kind of is the problem, unless they're really small packages of it.
That's
Like
what I'm
how
trying to find is
in
the
the
smallest
bag.
package. So we need to make sure that we're getting the original and not.
Not any crazy flavors.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
what
many?
is well, and we can't have anything that's going to be hard to find or expensive, but
So I'm not going to be able to find ounces in Canada, because they label things only in metric here. But it says this is 396 grams, so let's just say 400 grams. The other thing we could do is get them in bulk. And we could say, you know,
yeah, but we'd have to buy them at the same. Well, when she went and bought the M&M, she bought it. No, she went to different check stands at the same store. I guess that would work if we buy them at.
Yeah, they have.
I mean, I guess the expense isn't horrible. It's going to be about $20 for each of us.
Is it
Can you
that?
afford that, Joseph?
How much is a bag of?
It's showing me
You have to get them.
$2 per package.
They're like
on
3.
Walmart.com.
So I'm looking at
Can
the.
you guys get them at the dollar store? I'm pretty sure I can get them at the dollar store.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm not going to submit this. Go to your dollar store tomorrow and see if you can get them.
Okay, if not, the Walmart family bag Jolly Ranchers is like $3 or $4, and it's 20 ounces.
Oh, okay.
That's at the. I'm on the Walmart website.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing that. So that's about double the ounces. Like we could get larger packages and just do it down to the smallest package size, right?
Because at
Because it's
Walmart
always
has
cheaper to
those
buy in bulk.
ones that are about $7, and so we could divide that into. Although I don't know. I think that gets too complicated, and we couldn't really say what we were actually doing.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can get packages of Jolly Ranchers at like my dollar store for $1.
Okay.
So
Well,
why
that
don't you guys look and see if you can get them at the dollar store?
Okay.
would be good. That would
And
be
you know, if we need 30, we don't need 10 each. We need 8 each.
Yeah.
Which I mean, is still a lot, but at least it's not 10.
Well, and maybe there's another maybe we could just write down all the different candies that we have at our individual dollar stores, and so if we don't have that kind of candy, maybe we could
But
do
the
another candy.
problem is I'm in Canada.
Huh? Yeah,
And in
but
Canada, I'm in Canada, so I don't have all.
yeah.
It's a lot different. We have a lot. Our candies are a lot different here.
Well, but maybe
Like
I'm
we
just
have.
thinking maybe there is something we have something that's in common if they're a bunch of different candies, like
Oh, I
something
see.
that could
You're
be.
not trying to do a test at what candies are at the dollar store. You're saying maybe there's something else we can use.
Yeah,
Got
there's
you.
something
I
else,
thought you were
right?
like, well, let's just go test candies. Okay.
Yeah, no. Just something else that we can use, like if it's at if it's at one dollar store, then maybe it's at other dollar stores, and maybe we could find something, because it really doesn't make sense to spend $20 on this. Although I would really rather spend $20 than have to go do that thing I did again. That was awful. Can't. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm kind of
afraid
thinking the same thing because when we were thinking about it, my kids were in school, but now I would have to take my 3 kids with me. Like I would have no choice because of my husband's job. And I'm like, I don't want to do this with my kids. Like that sounds
People are in
horrible.
such a
I would
hurry.
rather spend
Well, anyway.
$2.
All right, so let's try for Jolly Ranchers, and maybe we'll just Joseph, what is your cell number? And Jenica, do you have to pay if I send you a text? Do you have to pay for it?
No.
No. All right, so
No.
I can send you a text. And Joseph, what's your cell?
I'm gonna put it in the messenger. That way it's easier so you can look back on it.
Yeah, so let's check your dollar stores. I'm sure if I can get Jolly Ranchers, you guys can too.
Oh, I see it. Okay. 425. Whoops, it went away. Your number went away, Joseph? Sorry.
425-622-8595.
8595. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. So,
Well, I'm sorry about the Human Ethics Board. Now I'm like, well, maybe, like it just...
It's all
But I
good.
didn't hear back from her till Saturday. And then I had a death. It was our anniversary. Like, it was just crazy last week. My kids were getting out of school, and I had graduations and things to go to. But I feel bad. I feel like...
really hard.
Anyway.
Okay. Well,
But maybe it's better because Jessica has such bad anxiety. Maybe she wouldn't have been able to do the Walmart thing at all.
Yeah, maybe not.
Well, I'm just thinking about.
And I don't know if I could with my kids.
Yeah. Well, it was not pleasant. So, and I didn't even have anybody that was rude to me. People said no, thank you. Nobody was mean or anything, but you put yourself in that situation where someone could be really mean.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's worth it for this.
Okay, well, just keep me in the loop. I'm going to go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, we got finished kind of.
Okay, have a good night, Joseph.
Good night.
I feel bad. I feel like, ugh. I guess it's a study. But I'm like, I showed up to sign a study, and now we're just not doing it because it's just not going to work. And,
So what did she say to us, though? She said something like, we don't have to, we're going to get the same grade, and she'll help us with it. You want me to see what she said? All right, so this is what she said.
yeah, no,
I've heard from most of you. It's my understanding. Let's see. Wait, okay. And then what else does she say? Or go back to the drawing board, come up with a new project that doesn't involve speaking to humans. You will need to submit a new design this study, not for your grade, but to make sure that you're on the right track for the project. I can be flexible with your group for the project deadlines, but the end is, okay. All right. So, yeah. So
But what?
I'm sorry. I can be flexible with your group for the project deadlines, but the end of the semester is quickly approaching and everything will have to be done by then. But she's not making us,
Like I'm done by Friday. I want to email this into her tomorrow and hopefully hear back from her right away. Because, well, I'm supposed to be camping on Friday. Oy. I'm just going to go get Jolly Ranchers and start counting. I don't know.
well, that does seem like a reasonable statistical thing to do. Because we don't have, it's a test of two proportions.
Well, I guess I'm concerned because Joseph works and, like, my husband's working. And, you know, like, our financial situations are different. But I don't know if Jessica can afford to spend $30 to buy Jolly Ranchers.
No. And so
But I guess maybe I'll just say, sure, we'll do 10 and maybe she can do 2 or whatever.
oh, yeah. That's true. No, let's do that then. Let's do that.
So I'm just going to write this up and submit it. Joseph didn't say either way how he was feeling about the money issue, but
he seemed to be okay. He didn't say, no, let's not do that. He kept going along with it. So.
And that's true. And I did say, like, how are you feeling about this, Joseph? And he wasn't like, oh my heck, $20 is a lot right now.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I'm going to just work on writing this up tonight. I'll email it to you guys all. I'm just going to quickly look through the questions and see if there's anything I want to talk over with you. Okay, state your research question. We are trying to determine.
No, the research question is just, isn't that just the question? Like the research question was, are women better drivers than men?
This is their example of a research question. We are trying to determine if the average fruit fly prefers, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, so it's a 2 sample Z, right?
It's a 2 sample what?
A 2 sample Z because it has 2 proportions?
Yeah. No, that's why it was like, let's just come up with 2 things because I only want to do 2.
Then, all right, so then our choices are P1 is equal to P2, and our alternative, since we all feel like the grape ones, they're more, let's say we think that P1, so let P1 be the number of grape Jolly Ranchers in a bag. Okay, this is going to be so simple. Let P be.
I know.
Okay, and then we're saying
equal to P2.
The grape number.
And then are we calling grape P1 and watermelon P2?
P2. Yes. Look how easy. Okay, and then our alternative hypothesis is that because we're just mad that the grapes are more, so we think that P1 is greater than P2. Or at least my student does. So, yeah, so blame it on Ty.
It's cute. And it shows that you really love your students. It's really cute.
Well, I have this thing, really, that they have to reach into the bag without looking to draw out the Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, yeah, I would do the exact same thing.
Because when I didn't do that, all the grapes would all be left. Nobody wanted them. I don't want them, so I just threw them out. So I've had to say, so they have to take a random sample, but I'm kind of curious about this. Okay, so that should be easy if we have that stuff. And
on here, will your project involve human subjects? I put no in big, bold, capital letters.
Yes. Okay, good.
Okay. I hope she'll find the humor in it. Review the requirements in your. We might not have to have. Do you have to have it normally distributed for this test? We
Well,
don't.
No, because
No,
all
it
of
is.
the following must be true. Oh, so then we have that
It's
little
P hat. Yes.
thing
N
we
times P hat is greater to or equal than 10. So we might have to have a lot of Jolly Ranchers if we're saying packages.
yeah, because
What
that's
if we say in every 100 grams? Because if we know the packages are 400 grams each, we could, instead of having to buy 600, let me
right.
do the math for this.
Right.
So what is P hat for this, Shauna? Do you know off the top of your head? Because we're going to have to establish that.
So how do you get P?
See why this is so
P
frustrating?
hat
You're like,
P hat equals N times. Well, it's the thing where you have how out of how many Jolly Ranchers, how many are that color. So it's that's what the P
so
hat.
what if we don't need packages for this? Instead we need, it's out of how many Jolly Ranchers we have and not how many packages we have. And if we say out of every, what's reasonable? 60 Jolly Ranchers? Well, if you can, each of us buys 2 packages, we'll be fine.
Okay. Well, can we take a so that's like the definition of a simple random sample, that you just pull them out of the bag randomly.
Right.
So we could each pull 60, and then I already have my huge bag of them. So we just pull out 60 each. So we have a simple random sample. And then, well, I guess we'll have to figure out what N has to be. That it's plus then, or that it's, so N1 times P1 or P hat. So what would that be? So we have 60.
That's how I'm trying to do that. I think what we have to do, Shauna, is we need to figure out, let's just roughly estimate, how many colors of Jolly Ranchers are there, Shauna?
Okay, well, I've got my bag. You want me to just count out 60 really fast and see what it looks like?
Yes, we'll get your bag, because.
Okay, let me just.
Or not even that.
An idea of it. Yeah, I'm still on the phone.
Okay, I just need to know for ratio, so don't do 60, just do 20. Because if I can just get a
so here it is. Look at this huge bag I've got.
Give me both grape and watermelon, because we need it for, these calculations have to count for both groups. So give me both grape and watermelon.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So actually, let's see how many there are. So what are we trying to find out?
I just need to know how many grape you have and how many watermelon you have.
Okay, so what just fell down? Okay, so grape, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grapes. And watermelon, there is 1.
Ha! Alrighty, just give me a second. So,
Okay, that's
6
really
divided by 20 is,
interesting. Wow.
that's really, I wasn't expecting it to be that disproportionate. I wonder why, like if there is a difference, I wonder what the, so we're gonna have to, okay, give me a minute, Shauna. Let me do the math. So, n times p is equal to 10. So 10. Oops. This is, okay. That's 3, and then that's equal to 0.3 times 1. Oh, that's 0.7. Oops.
Okay, so there are three cherries, 5 grapes, and 3 blue raspberries. So grape outnumbers every other color. That's very interesting.
Your student was right. What an astute observation.
Mm. So serving size is 3. So for 3, so they have 6 grams each. Just so you know, each Jolly Rancher is 6 grams.
I don't need to know the grams.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
This one's
6
gonna be.
times. Okay. Because all right.
This is okay. Just a second. It's equal to. I'm just running the test for both numbers and seeing what I'm coming up with. Because our second statistic, 1 out of every 20 is so small, we're going to need a lot of Jolly Ranchers for this. But I don't think it's going to be more than 100. I think if each of us gets 2 or 3 packages, we'll still be fine. I'm just trying to determine 1 minus 0.05. Okay. Oh, my brain just died. We need 215 Jolly Ranchers.
So 215 altogether. Oh, this is kind of fun. Okay, so 215
That's
divided
also on the ratio of 1 out of every 20 is going to be a watermelon.
Okay.
So how many Jolly Ranchers? So each one is or 6.6 grams.
So each one is 6 grams because there's 18 piece. 3 pieces has 18 grams.
Oh, 6 equals
So
400 divided by 6.
20-ounce package.
Well, okay, so the smallest package, which is like 14 ounces, is 400 grams, and that's apparently 60 in that, but that doesn't sound right to me. Because that's a lot of. Let me look at this. Six grams each. Maybe it is a big package because it's resealable. It says there's 400 grams, and if each one's 6 ones each, apparently in that package, there's 60 Jolly Ranchers. But here's what I'm going to tell everyone. I'm just going to tell everyone, please get 60 Jolly Ranchers. We all need to do the test for 60 because that gives us. So if our watermelon statistic is really less than 1 out of every 20, we should still be covered. Do I still have you, Shauna?
Yeah, I mean, that seems hard to believe. Maybe you'll grab another 10 and see, or another sample of 20. That just seems impossible, though. How is that?
I agree. That seems really small. It could have been random. But I don't think it's hard for every person to buy 60 Jolly Ranchers. Oh, it's still recording.